What's going on, Paisanos? V here, coming at you with another video today. And today's video is talking about World Shapeshifter 2019 and the top 5 decks of this meta we're going to have for one day. Depending on your locals, some locals can choose to have the current Forbidden Ban list for the TCG only, and other locals can have the Worlds list. And for the current meta, I think I'm talking about the meta decks over and over again of the regular TCG ban list. I think it's going to be heavily combo. But the World's ban list is completely different. The meta is completely different. And if you're trying to get yourself one of those envelopes, one of these bad boys over here, that roughly around $500, that's going to be happening in 2019 for their envelope, you're going to want to watch this video. Before I begin, guys, please make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and comment down below. Let me know what deck you're going to be playing or getting ready for a World Celebration come August 10th or 11th, depending on your locals. By the way, here's the 2018 packs right over there. They're selling for almost about $500. Blue Eyes alone is $260, and you got Dark Magician over here, and that range is roughly around $210. You just don't buy one, you buy both of them though. So once again, there's the envelopes for 2018. 2019 is looking to be money. And for you guys want to see the price report, here it is right over here. There's the envelope with the Red Eyes and the Monster Reborn. I really wish, you know, to be with the show be like Red Eyes and Jinzo. That'd be kind of cool. Or if you want to do 2 more characters, do like Red Eyes, and then we could do like Harpies for My Valentine or anything like that. But I guess the Monster Reborn would be cool if we didn't get the Lost Ark promotion one as well. So, I mean, it's not bad. It's still going to go for money, but I don't know if they'll be able to hit that $500 price point. Also, the mat looks amazing. Here's the World Championship 2019 mat. And if you go and participate in these events, you're going to get a field center. You're going to get a pad, which we have tons of already. I'm not sure if you guys have pads already, but they don't really last as long. But the field center looks really nice. And the playmat looks insanely good if you win the event, as well as the envelope. Looking at the FAQ, I have it all the way down here. I'll try to put a link in the comment section below if I remember. If not, you guys could just go to Yu-Gi-Oh events. It's in special events, and it'll have the World Championship 2018 FAQs, which is the same thing. They just changed it to 2019. Kind of lazy, Konami. Also, this video is sponsored by KONAMI, European Konami, and the fact that they're showing a skill drain, Lost Ark promotion. We still don't have skill drain. In fact, today's the 1st of August. I'm on OTS store. To all my customers, I don't have the skill drain yet. I don't know why we don't have this in yet. Everything was done on a monthly plan, and this month's supposed to be skill drain, but evidently I don't have it. So hopefully your OTS store does have it. Hopefully I get mine in soon for my customers in my store. But yeah, skill drain. Thanks, Konami, for reminding us of a card that we should have been had already. Up next, the first card in the top decks that's going to be played at World Celebration according to the World's ban list. It's going to be Salamangreats. Salamangreats does not take that big of a hit in the Worlds as compared to the TCG what we have here. With that said, I think Salamangreats is probably going to be the best mid-range deck, arguably to Strikers, and I think Strikers is definitely still going to be a big contender as far as mid-range deck. But Salamangreats is definitely going to be a deck that's going to be seen play at your World Celebration. Hands down, non-negotiable, this is going to see play. Salamangreat players are either 2 things: in denial, or they're 100% correct when they say this deck's still going to be viable come the current TCG Forbidden limited ban list. Every time I talk to a Salamangreat player, they always go, "That's fine, we're good to go still," or "Yeah, no, everyone's an idiot. What? We have 2 arms missing. We still have feet, though. We could fight with that." That's how I feel when I feel like I talk with another Salamangreat player. Though I will say I do think this deck's going to be staying heavy meta play come that one day of August 10th and or 11th. Moving up, Sky Striker Ace Ray. Now, Sky Strikers in general, I think, are still going to see meta play. Sky Strikers in the OCG, with all their hits, are seeing meta play. And I do think here in the TCG, they're going to continue to see meta play. Strikers can use a lot of crazy cards. They can use Mystic Mime in their deck as an alternative field spell and still be good. Sky Strikers could go ahead and just control the board mid-range wise, just as good as Salamangreat, if not better, depending on what they draw. I definitely think Sky Strikers is going to see play at World Celebration, and if you're looking to play against the meta, these decks you definitely going to want to focus on. Up next, Thunder Dragons, arguably the best deck of World Celebration. Thunder Dragons really did not get hit as hard. I think they lost one Dragon Hawk, but that's really it. Thunder Dragons is still one of the best decks here in TCG, as we see variants being combined with Thunder Dragon Crusaders being probably the best deck here in the TCG ban list. With that said, Yu-Gi-Oh! Players that have that deck can easily make the transition over to pure Thunder Dragons. Now, Colossus is limited in the World's ban list, but we have Titan at 3, and Titan at 3 is huge. It's still a big deal, and the deck can easily go into Thunder Dragon Colossus, go into Titan, and just end their board with that, and it can make a lot of problems for a lot of decks in the meta. Decks like maybe Sky Strikers, decks like maybe Salamander Greats that have to try to beat over a monster who has a built-in self-defense effect by just bashing cards to save himself. It's pretty crazy, actually. Then we have Orcus. Now, you would say Orcus would be the best deck in the meta, but you would be wrong, and here's why. And I still think Orcus is definitely a top tier contending deck. Orcus still has a lot of cards they can't play, but one of the main cards this deck has hit on the World's ban list is going to be Mermaid. Nightmare Mermaid being hit hurts the Orcus combo heavily, and besides the Nightmare Mermaid combo being hit, Orcus has to play regular fair Yu-Gi-Oh! And a meta in which we have, even in World Celebration, in which we have unfair Yu-Gi-Oh! Going on all over the place. I don't know if Orcus can be the best deck, but I do think Orcus is going to get players their envelope come next week. I definitely do, and I think this deck is really good. I think Yu-Gi-Oh! Players, once they start to get the engine rolling, that's it, they can't be stopped. I really do feel that. Orcus have probably the best mid-game, even though it's a heavy combo deck, which doesn't really happen. You got that heavily combo, like Thunder Dragons or Orcus, they're just going to start the game off trying to get the combo, race to it, get it, hold it, and then try to beat you down by continuously recycling that combo. Well, looking at Orcus, it's not that way. It's a combo deck, but it has to get its combo pieces. The minute it does, you're in a world of trouble, but getting to there could be a journey that it might not ever find, with Sky Strikers and Salamander Great running around, stopping it as fast as possible. The number one deck I think that's going to be played at World Championships that Yu-Gi-Oh! Players are going to probably be getting their invite with, get the envelope with, is going to be Subterrace. This deck's not touched at all. I just want to throw it out there. I think it has Terraforming at 1. Big hits, boys. This deck is insane. This deck runs main deck Floodgates. This deck just runs main deck ways to just get to Guru. It's just a really good deck that just all it does is recycle Guru, recycle Negates, and put Floodgates in the back row. And against all these decks that I talked about previously, Salamander Great, Sky Striker, Southern Dragons, Galatea, Guru Control is the most consistent deck out of all of them, hands down. With the less amount of restrictions on the ban list being hit on this deck is probably going to be the deck you might see a lot of, just because Yu-Gi-Oh! Player is going to walk in, control the board, everyone can't get to their combos, and that Guru player is going to get his envelope. Now listen, guys, if you guys want to check out what's on the Forbidden Limited list, I have it right over here. Everything after Dark's Neostorm Special Edition is not used, which is kind of weird because does that mean unlimited? Konami's really vague. I'm guessing that doesn't mean the unlimited version of cards, which only came out special edition. I'm thinking it just means special edition promos, and I really wish Konami just said that, because that'd be easier. So if you're at a locals and someone says, "Oh yeah, no, that card's unlimited. It's in special edition," rule sharks. But seriously, it's only the promo cards, and I just really don't understand why Konami could have just like said that. Please make sure if you are looking to play into a Konami Worlds event with a Worlds ban list at your local store, to go over the Forbidden Unlimited list for every single card, because there are a ton of cards in this ban list, like a ton of cards. So you're gonna want to go over it. Cards like Ass from Joy Spring being semi-limited, Dynamite Prankatops is semi-limited. Then you got other limited cards on here that just like Chronograph Sorcerer and Harmonizing Magician, which really hurts Pendulums heavily. There's a lot of cards, and this is the Thunder Dragon Hawk as well. That's limited. Definitely go over this ban list. I went over this ban list heavily, and man, there's a lot of hits to a lot of decks, and I really do think these 5 decks will be the most represented decks at the event. Of course, with my little 6th deck being Prank Kids, the deck that for the most part didn't get hit by the ban list and can play around a majority of these decks. I do think Prank Kids is one of the best decks, the dark horse, to get Yu-Gi-Oh! Players their envelope, and I'm going to get my envelope with this deck, because I'm going to be going to other locals after running one at Mines for World Celebration. So, let me know what you guys think about this list. What decks are you playing for World Celebration? Comment down below, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and you paisanos, have a good day.